So this is the grand finale of League Simulator. And if we go into history, since last episode, BOIS has dominated. They made 19 years of domination. Now they are actually in the lead. So they have to hold on for these 5 seasons against Hoy and the Dingoes. All other teams are eliminated. That's why there's an eliminated by them. Team Jeff in 4 years racked up more championships than BUFFFFFFFF did in 88 years. So Team Jeff actually has 7 championships, while BUFFFFFFFFF is 4. So you're going to do season 96, season 97, season 98, season 99, and season 100. So our final 5 seasons. And this is actually the grand finale of our first ever League Simulator. And first, I just want to thank you all for participating in this. And even if your team didn't win, it's still good. So Hoy misses the championship. So that means that BOIS and Dingoes can take advantage of this with the higher seed. Friendly Foxes can still tie for second. But the Friendly Foxes would have to beat the Dingoes. And the Dingoes have a big drought. Right here. Oh, and he was actually playing Team Jeff. They're gonna have to rely on Game 5 for sure. So they got crushed. Team Jeff is looking for their 8th championship, actually. Since the first round's over, we have all eliminated teams for the first time ever. So Friendly Foxes can still get tied for second if they get a championship in every single season. And Team Jeff has won 3 championships in the last 4 seasons. So they're also looking for 4 championships in the last 5 seasons to bring their total up to 8th and try to catch up to 5th place. So remember, first, the videos are always out. Especially these regular videos are always out on Loom before they're ever out on YouTube. Yep, so we have Friendly Foxes versus Team Jeff, who are both playing for something. Friendly Foxes are still trying to get a podium spot, while Team Jeff is just trying to get some recognition. Because it was 50 years, and they actually got the sweep, making their 8th championship, and 4 championships in 5 years. That's more than BUFFFFFFFF did in 88 years, for reference. That's actually tied in the last 5 years. In 5 years, they got the same amount of championships as they did in 91 years. So they're actually at 8 championships right now. And this eliminated Team Jeff team has really no win to play for. And now the Friendly Foxes can only play for 3rd. They would have to they would have to earn the advantage over the Dingoes. So you saw something. Yeah, you saw here last time in the season after. The BOIS they broke a record, 6 championship wins in a row, 10 appearances in a row. They broke the previous records of 5. They broke 3 championships in a row. Our record. And then they went again and went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 championships in a row. And they haven't won since. So we're just hoping that if Team Jeff does their stuff, they'll have 12 championships if they win out. If Perth wins out, they'll have 13. The Payphones win out, they'll have 11. So really, Friendly Foxes are the only team who does have a shot at the podium. But they'd have to win every single year and get the jump over the Dingoes. So it can be really close to when the Dingoes get eliminated. So I don't think YEET BOIS is going to get much done anymore. So they're really just going to have to hope that Hoi does not do anything. We've only had one perfect season ever, and that was 7-0-2. We've had two winless seasons. One for the Buff Boy to be eliminated, and one for the Friendly Foxes not to be eliminated. And YEET BOIS slips in the playoff, and Hoi will miss the playoffs once again. Hoi will miss the playoffs, and the YEET BOIS and the Dingoes will play each other, meaning that we will not have a fully eliminated semifinals. Friendly Fox get the first seed, Perth, and Team Jeff gets the second seed. These two teams are trying to play for something, which I don't even know what Team Jeff's trying to play for. They have 5 appearances in a row, and they can only make it 9, so there's no record broken there. They can take the record for most championships 1 in a row. It'd be pretty cool if the Dingoes won the championship, because then that would even things out with Hoi for sure. Because we all remember back 50, 60 season, YEET BOIS were nothing. They were one of the worst teams. And now they're a powerhouse. And they did upset the Dingoes. I'm not trying to look at this score. So the YEET BOIS actually get an advantage over Perth because of their upset. So that means, Team Jeff is the one trying to play for another championship. So YEET BOIS get their first champ. They're a slim dub with Team Jeff getting a win. YEET BOIS get another win. And Team Jeff's going to win the championship again because they do not drop home games. And Mac and Cheesers, if they beat them here, that could be a YEET BOIS championship. See, you don't beat them at home. 44-17 at the Mac and Cheesers and all the momentum. You don't beat them at home. You need to have the advantage over them. They're going to go up 2-0 here. 59-0. Look at the stat thing. This isn't even fair. Halftime is 31-0. That is not even fair. They're Hoi now at their home games. See, YEET BOIS is trying to challenge them, but they forget. But because the YEET BOIS scored the last 10 points of the game. But unfortunately, they settled with a field goal with 1 minute left. That's meaning they got win a home game. Team Jeff wins another championship, making it 9 and will tie for 5th with Perth. So we have 3 seasons left. For the win, the Dingoes would have to win every single one of those seasons. Team Jeff, they're real for sure. Because they didn't have any regular season success, so they didn't have the advantage. Team Jeff has 9 championship wins. That's tied for 5th with Perth. And now the podium spots are actually locked in. Team Jeff and Perth could get 4th. Team Jeff won here, then they would actually have 10 championships right now. And they wouldn't really do anything for them in the long run. They're just trying to make something for themselves. Hoy's been missing the playoffs a lot. They started 0-1, 1-1, 1-2, 1-3, 1-4, 2-4, 2-5, 3-5. Lose, they have a shot at not making the playoffs again. If their stats were not that great, so they might not make the championship. All the playoffs. Yep, and their stats were not good enough. Perth wins the tiebreaker over them. And look at that. Team Jeff going all at it right now. Dingoes and the YEET boys also get pretty high seeds. If the YEET boys win here, they have guaranteed tied championship, and they eliminate the Dingoes if they win here. Or no. There's 3 seasons left, and the Dingoes are 2 behind. Yeah, they'll eliminate the Dingoes. And then they'll have a tie at best. That's if the YEET boys win. And I think Team Jeff is going to win another championship. Because the YEET boys are actually going to lose in the first round. And the Dingoes might not even hold on. The Dingoes aren't going to hold on either. Actually, YEET boys do win a road game. So they have to win again. Nope. That's it. They lose in 4. Friendly Foxes win in 5. So we got all eliminated teams, so this won't do anything. Team Jeff is actually looking for its 10th championship year. When the Payphones almost take them on in a home game. Same thing again. Team Jeff is kind of sketchy at those road games. So the Payphones could take the series here if they can carry some momentum with the Mac. They do not carry enough momentum, and Team Jeff goes to another championship. One second. Oh, that's going to be a face cam. So, yeah, I see my face cam, but when Team Jeff tries to break the Dingoes record of 106. That was this year. So can Team Jeff win yet another championship? I mean, just look at the stats thing. They make Mac and Cheesers think it's a game when it's 3-3, but then the Mac and Cheesers can't get anything, and by the time of then it's 20-6. Then Team Jeff just rubs it in. I mean, 54-0. At the end of first, it was 13-0. And then it was 27-0. Yeah, and then 41-0, and then 54-0. They have a lot of momentum, so they barely win a road game at that moment. So that means Team Jeff. I don't know if that's a record for most championships in a row. That's 5. They'd have to win again to tie it. The Dingoes are technically not eliminated, though. If it weren't for the Friendly Foxes, they'd have 7 championships in a row, and they would have 11 championships tied with the Friendly Foxes right now. So right now, if Team Jeff keeps up what they're doing, YEET Boys wins it all. I mean, this is like Team Jeff era. If their era picked up a bit earlier, then they would have a shot to win it all. If we do end up with a tie, we'll just keep doing seasons until either team wins. So that actually means if we go into a tie, that means other teams do have a chance. So if Team Jeff carries the momentum on, but they have to let Hoy have a title. And Hoy does not get a title. YEET Boys, actually, if they go to the championship, will get the advantage over Team Jeff. And Team Jeff does not carry one of the best seeds. Now they just have to hope that the YEET Boys will lose to Perth. And they actually do drop a home game, making it 1-1. Since Hoy has had a big absence, the YEET Boys aren't really playing for anything right now. They're just trying to, make it to the playoffs. They're not trying to, win. They're just trying to make it to the playoffs. And if Hoy does, try to get out Hoy. This playoff is a little safety barrier. If you're still in the to so YEET Boys actually advance in 4, so Dingoes beat the Friendly Foxes, and the Dingoes advance along with the Payphones. Team Jeff does advance over BUFFFFFFFF. So now we have the Dingoes who might win who are trying to win a championship here. But that's a good win for the Payphones there. Could have Team Jeff with another championship, because the Payphones have won 2 road games in a row. And this could be a sweep. No, the YEET Boys scramble a home game. Well, Team Jeff does not carry enough momentum. And Payphones are going to the championship. And Team Jeff is going against the Payphones. Team Jeff trying to win their 6th championship in a row. And this is season number 99. So that means the Dingoes are eliminated. So I have to do this real quick. It's like you hover around something for a moment. I don't really check. I just seem. I'm not going to try to cut. I'll try to cut at the end of the video. And so after this, we are down to our last season. Team Jeff 20-10 and then 20-0. That's enough momentum to get a sweep and their 6th championship in a row. And I think Team Jeff actually has tied with the Friendly Foxes with 11 championships. They could take 4th here. And they could have the most championships in a row. But they are struggling for regular season success. If the YEET Boys make the playoffs, it's just a little cushion, as I said before. Hoy has made the playoffs, so this is not over yet. Team Jeff has made it at a very low seed. And Hoy will have to play the Dingoes as the 4 seed. So they might have to play the YEET Boys, who are trying to get revenge now. And now Team Jeff has to play as a playoff underdog. And if the Dingoes beat Hoy, then that means the YEET Boys do have the championship. And the Dingoes do go up 2-0. And the YEET Boys do advance. That means they will have to play Hoy if Hoy can come back. And the Dingoes have done it. Hoy is out. You know what that means? They have done it. The YEET Boys have won the first ever League Simulator Championship. 100 years. It's all come down to this. And the YEET Boys have done it with Hoy's elimination. Can you believe it? You should. Yes, you can. Team Jeff is also looking for their 7th straight. So now the YEET Boys, good job, French feasting. Now, I'm going to give you a shout out in this video. Oh yeah, he won. So literally, sub to his channel. Well, does the YEET Boys want to go a run for their money for another championship? Just to top it off? They win here, they could. And they do want to top it off. They were going to try against the 7th seed Team Jeff. Will Team Jeff try to take the all-time record from the YEET Boys? Or will the YEET Boys spoil it for them? Yes, Team Jeff. Oh, and the YEET Boys went on the road. That's momentum for you. I don't care if Team Jeff win their 7th championship in a row. They take 4th. But the YEET Boys had the guts to win a game on the road. They could have won it all if they knew how to be in home games. So that is actually 100 seasons. If I do another season, this data will all be lost. The Dingoes and Hoy, pretty big rivals, but never really faced in the finals. The Dingoes claim 3rd. Now your ceremony. In 10th place, the Buff Boy. In 9th place, Potato Team. In 8th place, the Mac and Cheesers. In 7th place, the Payphones. In 6th place, Perth. In 5th place, the Friendly Foxes. In 4th place, Team Jeff, winning 8 championships after their elimination. In 3rd place, the Dingoes. In 2nd place, Hoy. And in 1st place, coming out of nowhere and winning it all, the YEET Boys with 17 championships. The Dingoes finish on a big drought. Hoy tries to scramble with some championships. They do. Friendly Foxes were actually really close to Hoy, but then blew it with a drought. Same thing with Perth. But then they blew it. Team Jeff came out at the end, and the Payphones had a huge drought to end the season. The Mac and Cheesers also had a big drought. And the Buff Boy and Potato Team. Potato Team actually did hold the old record for most championship appearances. Then they lost that to Team Jeff. Did not get the most championship appearances. They got the most wins. And now, we will thank you all for participating. At the end, it was all Team Jeff's domination. I hope the YEET Boys was this 19-year domination period, in which they would have had 22 championships. Actually, my bad. My bad. They would have 24. But then Team Jeff would have less. Team Jeff won in a lot of sweeps. Because they didn't really put up a fight in the 3-1s. I wonder if they let the YEET Boys win that game just because. But Team Jeff takes 4th place with the comeback. So, thank you for watching, everyone. And I will have some nerdy videos soon, like today or tomorrow. So, this was League Simulator, and the YEET Boys will get their prize with a shout out. I will be doing a red web camera video, finally, next. So, from me to you, peace out.